The end of all flesh has come before me, for the earth is filled with violence through them, and behold, I will destroy them with the earth. Come thou and all thy house into the ark, for thee have I seen righteous before me in this generation. For yet 7 days, and I cause it to rain a few days and 40 nights, and every living
The windows of heaven were opened, and the fountains of the great deep burst forth. The wrath of the Lord became an endless ocean.
But Noah found favor in the eyes of the Lord. The massive ark carried the last sparks of humanity across the ocean of death. Be not afraid. The Lord watches over us. All will be well. Years later, Nimrod arose. He no longer bowed to the heavens. He would hunt the Almighty with mortal flesh. The waters took everything.
But he will not rule us again!
There are no more tribes, no more wars between brothers.
We are one people, one nation, under one king.
Now, we build something that will last forever. As they journeyed from the east, they found a plain in Shannon. There, all mankind spoke one language with iron discipline. This Cold War machine was about to build mankind's most arrogant creation. They said to each other, "Come, let us make bricks and bake them thoroughly." They used brick for stone and tar for mortar. The chief engineer reported to the Tyrant that all forbidden technology was ready.
Come! Let us build a city and a tower with its top reaching heaven!
You have 100 days. If the foundation is not laid, I will feed your family to the behemoth.
Yes, my king! It will be done!
This is the first death deadline in human history.
Faster! The king demands bricks! More bricks! Next one who drops up dies on the spot!
Every brick was soaked in human blood and sweat.
Bring the foundation stone.
Nimrod had enslaved not only men, but the ancient beasts of the earth.
Today, we begin our climb to heaven!
But heaven was already preparing its answer.
God will punish you for this blasphemy. He will save us all from your tyranny. You was the first voice of dissent in the kingdom of tyranny. I will show you who is the real God here. Anyone who speaks of God will share his fate.
Fear became the foundation of Nimrod's empire.
My king, the first level is complete, ahead of schedule.
Soon, Taller, we will stand equal with the gods.
But when did man's arrogance?
Do not be afraid, this is just a storm. Is that all you have, God? Strike me down if you dare!
They thought they had won, but the worst was yet to come.
Behold, the people is one, and they have all one language. Now nothing will be restrained from them.
Lord, have mercy!
Go, let us confound their language.
My king, I have had a vision from God. God says he will confuse our lays and wages so that we cannot understand each other. Tower will never be finished!
Lies! There's no God but me!
The tower rose higher with every passing day, and so did the death throll.
When this tower is finished, I will lead you to heaven. We will overthrow the gods, and I will become the ruler of all creation!
Little did he know his greatest triumph would be his greatest downfall.
And God looked down upon the city and the tower that the children of men had built.
The day of confusion had come, and the Tower of Babel would never be finished. The unity of mankind was shattered in an instant. No one could understand anyone else. Violence could not fix what God had broken. The more he fought, the more everything fell apart. The children of man were divided. Each tribe spoke a different language, and they became enemies. They scattered across the face of the earth, just as God had said. The great city was abandoned.
Oh God, gather us, gather us! I was wrong! God, I was wrong!
The great king who wanted to overthrow the gods was now alone. His empire was gone. His tower was unfinished. The Tower of Babel was never finished. It became a monument to human pride and rebellion.
What is this, Father?
Time passed, and the tower crumbled. But the memory would never be forgotten.
Forward!
Look, the Nile rises.
And so the children of men were scattered across the earth, each with their own language and their own culture.
I built this tower to reach the sky. Was it all for nothing? Time has forgotten me. At least you remember. They all left, didn't they? Only you stay with me, my tower. Nimrod died alone, forgotten by the world. His name became a symbol of pride and destruction. All his dreams, frozen in snow. A lonely end for a bold pioneer. Human ambition never truly fades away. It fuels endless exploration.